Well, theoretically, I am live now. So, to anybody who ends up watching this, welcome. I am doing a test broadcast of just Genshin Impact. First stream, well, technically second, not that you can access the first. From my PC, using OBS Studio. And unlike the last time, I have my controller set up, although I've remapped some things because the normal Genshin Impact controls were hurting my thumb, of all things. So let's fuck around and find out what's there to do today. I'll start with my commissions, I guess. Catherine seems to have a commission for you. This isn't the adventure rank quest, I hope. I don't intend to do that quite yet. Let's see. My commissions are in Leeway, I believe. Alright, here we go. Are you my commission? Bauer? I'm not sure what that apostrophe is supposed to be. Yeah, I guess my text doesn't show up on the screen with my big old face there. So, my option for response is, what are you doing? He says, where did you come from? How'd you sneak up so quietly? He's a researcher, or she, I can't tell. We got boobs, that's a she. Well, I mean, says the non-binary person. Me? I'm a researcher. I'm looking into the historical architecture and relics of the Gilly Plains. You can call me Bauer, or however the hell you pronounce that. So engrossed in my research that I have misplaced a package I carry around with me. What did you lose? Let's see. What does the package look like? That's a great question. An everyday box. Okay. Alright, I'm finding your box for you. Did you look between your legs? But, hello, Charles. Where?
Let's dance.
Hilly. Cheryl. Yeah?
Yeah, you're good.
It's good?
Yeah.
You can hear the game audio too? Last time you couldn't.
I don't know. Do stuff in the game.
Ready, steady, go! Nice and spicy. Let the show begin. Huh? Huh? Feel the beat.
That's what you're doing?
Huh?
I was all the way out there and reloading my phone, and just then hearing me all giggity from back there when I came back to
I know, there's quite a bit of delay.
Man. good 10 to 15 seconds. But hey, it sounds good.
It's like that on the 4 too.
Okay.
And if anybody saw that, because I guess I was live doing it, that was my dad, who is Tears of the Dragon, the other member of Key Entity Gaming. I asked him to check on the audio for me on the KEG YouTube, so it is functional. Okay, where's my next commission? Oh no, I'm still on the same one. How far away is this? Oh, it's right there. I like Kale's outfit. I really do. Looks like it'd be fun to cosplay. It's there. Okay. I guess I have to fight a wizard. Still getting used to the remapping of the Genshin controls, so I keep using my basic attack when I'm trying to use my elemental skill. Oh yeah, let's use a fire attack on the fire shield. That'll do a lot. And use flame attacks on the flame elementals. That's also pretty clever. Keep them guessing. That's how you win. You know, by using completely illogical moves. Okay. I didn't find any box, but I found a strange glowing pylon of energy, so I'll bring that to you. You may be thinking to yourself, this isn't exactly the strongest team that SURJ is using. And you'd be right, except for the fact that I decided to look to see what the best, or rather, what characters I have the highest constellation for, because I figured they'd be the most effective, and it's these four. You may also be wondering what SURJ is drinking. It's a margarita. Like a pre-mixed margarita. That and some Montezuma Aztec Gold. There. Ah, that just really blurred out my whole face. You know what? After I finish this commission, I will do the new player test, or character test, because I haven't done that yet, and it is new and relevant. I thought I was gonna have to keep looking when she said that wasn't her relic that I found. Alright, one out of 4 commissions down, but let's take a look. That's not what I wanted. Events. Events is what I want. And I think I took that out once I realized you can... If you don't know this, you can remap your shortcut wheel in Genshin Impact. It's fucking amazing. What is this? The Exquisite Night Chimes. So as the years draw... Wow, I can't fucking... I have not had that much margarita. As the year's end draws near, the bustling lantern rite is soon approaching. You and Paimon return to Liyue Harbor and find yourselves pleasantly surprised by many old friends and a special guest from abroad. I have to complete the Calculated Gambit quest to unlock. I'll look at that after I do this test run. I already did this. Paimon's adorable. Even if she is just, you know, emergency food. Ah. Oh, it's the Bell Girl. I'm so trying her first. Yao Yao. That's an adorable name. She summons her elemental skill summons Yuegui throwing mode. It's not just Yuegui, it's Yuegui's throwing mode, which will continue to throw exploding white jade radishes. Exploding radishes that will heal characters and deal dendro. Okay, we're starting to really roll out dendro characters. I can get behind that. It will heal characters and deal dendro damage, so we have a dendro healer. Her elemental burst will see her enter the Adeptal Legacy mode, gaining increased movement speed and dendro res. In this state, she will continuously summon white jade radish throwing. What just happened? Why did my Genshin impact minimize? Well, since it did, this is the perfect opportunity to. Shouldn't OBS show me shit from my stream, like comments and stuff like that? Studio mode? Nope. Settings. Stream. Ignore stream recommendations. Maria. Blah, blah, blah. I know I saw this once. Tools. Captions? Automatic scene switcher. Output timer. Scripts. Web server socket. Fuck it. I'll just open YouTube. Alright, I see me. Okay, let me mute the video so I'm not getting an echo of myself, and then... It was weird that it just minimized Genshin on me. Alright, so where were we? So, exploding radishes... While in radish throwing mode, Yuegui will... Wait. Hold on. I think I got ahead of myself. Her elemental burst will see her enter the Adeptal Legacy mode, gaining increased movement speed and dendro res. Wait, dendro res? So she becomes resistant to dendro. Okay. In this state, she will continuously summon white jade radish throwing Yuegui jumping mode until their maximum numbers are reached. While she's in the Adeptal Legacy state, the white jade radish explosions will heal all nearby characters. Elemental orbs will drop during the trial as standard shit. So, alright. This adorable little character here, I so want this. Let's see. Oh, she's a polearm user. I have a couple of those, but Xiaoling's pretty much the only one I fuck with. Oh my god, it is a bunny. Look at all that dendro. Okay, so... Virgin? Oh, look at all that. That was nice. Alright, let's see this elemental burst. Oh, she's as cute as friggin' oh, I can't remember her name. The fire exploding, the one who blows things up constantly and gets in trouble for it. I want this character for nothing more than sheer cuteness factor. Oh, I got some chilies, which I think I need for either Xiaoling or the other fire chick who's one of my constellation surplus. Highest constellations. There we go. I wonder if I need to move. There's not really a good place to put my webcam besides where it is, so just leave it there. Zhao, I think I've already tried Zhao. Use his elemental skill to quickly shuttle across the battlefield, dealing anima damage to enemies in this path. Skill can also be used in mid-air. Oh, that's right. And his skill is the one that drains his elemental skill, I believe, or burst rather, drains his health to use. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's try using his... Oh. There's his skill in midair. Wait, I didn't realize his skill would deactivate. Maybe it auto deactivates when your health gets to a certain point. Is it already off again? No, it's on. Ah, it's off. Alright. Let's use Barbara. Get that health back and Elemental's Burst and...
Useless.
Useless! It's a attempt at a JoJo reference for you. So, what you can't hear, as long as I've set up the stream the way I want it, is I've got music going on YouTube right now as well. I can hardly hear the Genshin Impact sounds. Alright, who's next? I'm currently listening to E.T., the Katy Perry only version. No Kanye West or whoever. I think it's Kanye. It's the rapper on the other version. Now, I have her. And her. So you're the only person that I actually need to try. Of course, I'll do the other ones for the Primo jumps, but... Alhythem? I'll go with Alhythem. That's what I'm calling you. Performs a thrust when his elemental skill is used, generating chisel light mirrors, and causing his normal charged and plunging attacks to be temporarily converted to Dendro damage. Yet another Dendro character. When chisel light mirrors are present, these attacks also activate projection attacks when they hit opponents, with the power of said projection attacks being determined by the number of mirrors present. Alhythem's elemental burst will deal multiple instances of Dendro damage to opponents in quick succession. If chisel light mirrors are present, they will all be consumed to increase the number of damage instances. After this ability is unleashed, a new chisel light mirrors will be created based on the number of said mirrors consumed. Elemental orbs will drop during the trial. Yes, standard shit. Okay, so how do I get... He will perform a thrust when his elemental skill is used, generating the mirror. And then it says burst that... temporarily converted into Dendro damage. These attacks will also activate projection... Oh, so no, just his skill. So what does his burst do? Burst will deal multiple instances of Dendro damage. Okay, alright. So he looks kind of like Kaya. Are you a sword user? So you're just Dendro Kaya. Okay. Alright, Dendro Kaya. Ooh. I like his ability. Alright, official. And Barbara.
The process of elimination. Here you are.
Nope.
I summon thee.
No rest for the wicked.
Wings of darkness, come.
Defract.
So he's Dendro, but he's also light. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Did you look at all those? Stop hitting me.
I'll protect us. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
The process of elimination.
That actually looks cooler when it's not doing the cutscene for it. Let's see. I'm currently listening to Laboratory by Real. It's a good song. Alright, I'll try you. Really? A Geo character makes shields? I don't really need to read this. I like her, like, shepherd look.
Observe.
So we combined it with Noelle. Interesting. So we really like Geo for her. You get a great sword. You get a great sword. Everybody gets hit with a great sword.
Your grand finale.
Almost kind of makes me think of the water shields from Shanshu or whatever his name is. The water sword user who's with the Guhua clan.
Strike is one. As a dutiful made wood, steady as stone.
Oh, no, well. Little did we know, Genshin Impact is just Beyblade with cute girls. Well, I never... I know there was a Beyblade anime, but I never watched it. I only ever played with the actual tops.
Leave it all to me.
Is that it? I guess not. Wow. Still going. Geo just... I don't know, maybe I just don't use it right, but it feels like it doesn't do a lot of damage. Maybe I should have actually read through her abilities. I have this character, but that doesn't mean I use her a lot. Is her elemental burst ready again? I just have to wait for the cooldown. That was pretty fucking fast. Alright. And Noelle. And her skill. And everybody gets hit with a greatsword. Your attack speed's not that fast. Your damage isn't very high either. I could do that too, buddy. Meow. So Noelle's damage is higher. So what's the point of it? Yeah, I really should have read her abilities, I guess. Having her doesn't mean I know shit about her. Stay in character. What an interesting thing to say. It's like getting hit wasn't in the script. That's pretty much it for the margarita. I mean, I could make more. But I've had two already. I think I still have one more character to try. Alright, yet another girl I already have. Shinyon. I wonder why they all wear these, like, bloomer panty things instead of, I don't know, pants.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
I
You're
think
in for a
Lisa's
shock.
far too horny. But I guess being a secluded... Oh, shit! I got knocked off the edge! That's impressive.
Freeze.
Come a little closer.
Hit the fucking burst! Thank you. And your burst.
Frostbite.
Let's spark things up a little.
Feel the beat. Amp it up.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry.
There we go. Jesus. I'm seeing the YouTube video, the actual live stream, and it's literally like 20 seconds behind. That's impressive.
Cool it.
Oh. There's somebody watching? Oh, it's me. Alright, that's it for all the... Yes, thank you. Can I... There we go. Alright, did I get enough Primo Gems to actually get a character? 198. What do we have? What do we get? Show me. Book. You're not a character. Still not a character. They sigh. And I don't have enough of the Stardust or whatever the fuck it's called to get another one. And I don't have any of the Fates either.
I'll whip one up in no time.
What's wrong? Let's see. What do I need to do this Exquisite Night Chimes? Prerequisite quest. Complete the prerequisite quest. Interlude chapter Act 2 Perilous Trail. Okay. Is that what I'm on? Quests. Still have commissions to do. Requiem of the Echoing Depths. What is it I needed to do? Prerequisite quest. Act 2 Perilous Trail. Well, I'm definitely at least adventure rank 28. Chapter 1, Act 3, A New Star Approaches. I think I have done that. Haven't I? That's not what I needed. There we go. That's harder to do with one hand. Let's complete Chapter 1, Act 3. That's Interlude. Act 2, Unexpected Guest. What do I need to do? Expand, collapse. Okay, that's nice. Go to the lower levels of the chasm. What? Complete other quests to continue. Complete Taurus Iracundus. Act 1 to start this quest. Complete Imperatrix Umbrosa, Act 2 to start this quest, and wherefore did the Spirit Stone descend? I have a lot of work to do. In 7 days? Taurus Iracundus. I have to do character story quests? Interesting. To get started with the Taurus Iracundus Act 1 in Genshin Impact, just go to the Adventurers Guild in Inazuma City and talk to Catherine. Golden Slumber, Woodland Encounter. Arataki Ito's... It's a Chinese game. So would I say it like it's Japanese? Ito? Arataki Ito's introduction to the Genshin Impact roster also leads to a new quest. In it, you'll learn more about his background. Just go to the Adventurers Guild in Inazuma City and talk to Catherine. Alright, let's start with that. Map. Inazuma City. Wait. That's the Adventurers Guild. Teleport. Okay, there's the Adventurers Guild. Catherine.
Add Astra. Just got a message from a teacher I'm working with. And my mother. Okay, so I have to assume since Catherine doesn't have a quest for me, I know I'm the right adventurer rank. I'm like 98% sure. That one. Adventure rank 45. Oh yeah, I'm definitely the right adventurer rank. There must be something I'm missing.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
Just go to the Adventurers Guild and talk to Catherine. 3 NPCs will be marked in the city. Speak to them to learn more about the gang leader. Okay, let's see. It's quests, story quests. Hatatake Ito, Tortoise and Secundus. It's right there. Please complete the prerequisite quests. So, start with claiming my key. Check. Complete the prerequisite quest. Dracayana som. Why is it all in Latin? I don't speak Latin. Dracayana somnolenta. Dracayana somnolenta. Chapter Act 1, Warrior's Dreams like spring grass renewing. Where the fuck do I find that? This game. Dracayana Solnada. How do I get Dracayana Solnada? Complete the prerequisite quest. We'll be able to use a story key to unlock Sangonomiya Kokomi's story. Well, what's the prerequisite quest for Kokomi? Imperatrix Umbrosa. Imperatrix Umbrosa. There it is. All I have to do is spend the story key. Yes. Alright, Raiden Shogun. What do you got for me? Return to the quest screen. She's already demanding. Let's see. Archon quests, story quests, Reflections of Mortality, the Lonesome Euthymia. Go to the statue of the omnipresent god. I can do that.
Come on, let's get moving.
That's gonna be Inazuma, and it's right here. Since I'm in Inazuma, maybe I should have an electric character. That'll do.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's
Oh,
not that
Tomo.
we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma, what's going on?
Don't have the hands, and then the traveler just conveniently shows up. Sorry, Tabebito-san.
Hello, you two. We were just talking about when an impact you made in Inazuma.
Yeah, that's what was going on.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragu's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Sounds like you're having some trouble.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since
Maybe because I kicked her
receiving
ass.
visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder. Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
Maybe I should move my... I wonder if I can do that midstream. Huh. Looks like I can. Okay, that's not really what I wanted. Okay, there's that. And there's that. I wonder if that happened in real time on the screen. Alright, back to Genshin.
What? So her will's changed? She wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us? Nuh-uh. She lost to us. Paimon's not scared.
Not like we had to have the wishes of everybody on our side and the help of her own familiar to defeat the Raiden Shogun or whatever, but... Paimon.
Concerned that she might be angry.
Concerned! That's all. That's all, Paimon.
Little concerned.
Just concerned.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
That's reasonable.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the Almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Right. So before rumors start spreading, Miss
I didn't even read that option I just hit on accident.
Countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment.
Can't imagine the commissions are having instability after I, fucking turned them upside down.
Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
What?
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the Almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now...
Okay, I'm gonna change this a little bit more. I think I like it better down here. And I think I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. There. Now I'm visible, the banner's visible, the text is visible. It works out.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time. I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yeah, I bet they can't.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. It doesn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation.
I'm not just fucking around, I'm looking to see how the banner looks behind me. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. ADHD plus alcohol makes for some interesting... I can't think of the word I'm looking for. Continuity. Continuity of thought. There we go. Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu. Do people really say names like this? Takatsukasa Susumu. Takatsukasa Susumu. Head of the Takatsukasa clan. He is the only one capable of taking charge of the situation right now. Let's go visit the bitch.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal...
I shouldn't be able to see my own face while I'm streaming. It leads to weird shit. I suppose, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need.
Yes,
I'll handle
Ippe.
this by myself.
Or not.
Oh,
Well, this is a good song.
take care then. Come back soon.
It's,
I believe, the Illenium remix of Without Me by Halsey.
have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
Thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off.
If things carry on like
So we're saying it's our fault and we should take responsibility, right? Maybe we could invite her out for a while. So yeah, it is the Raiden Shogun's story quest.
don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? Everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest. Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
Wait,
Ah, yes, my best girl, Miko. Reflections of Mortality. It's the wrong button. Grand Narukami Shrine should be over this way. No, not having anybody join me while I'm streaming. Where the fuck is my goal? Oh. I was thinking of Sanganomiya shit. I'm not trying to cancel navigation. Teleport. Hole in the lip. And now water on the shirt. Alright, whatever. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I canceled navigation. What if I... Come on. There it is. Look for the objective in the area. What is my... Oh, look for... Yeah. Must be up by the shrine. I found her! She's right here! Is this meta if I have... Yeah, I talk TI? No. Not that. There we go.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some...
Okay, I'm sorry,
Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm.
It really is.
So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
Yeah, you're right. I would find out.
Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
You mean the one where I kicked her ass?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Look, Lumi, you don't need to feel bad.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dongo and light novels when I went to see her.
Really? Is she a child?
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
Sounds like she was throwing a tantrum.
You expect us to believe that a guy
Yeah,
would
a temper
throw
tantrum.
tantrum over something like that?
I mean...
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. Why seek to tell me? To her, immortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
Maybe she shouldn't be a fucking god of a nation then, if that's how she thinks.
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention. So there is no reason to disturb her.
In case you're wondering, yes, Surge is in fact mixing another margarita. Surge doesn't learn.
Because it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat. I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Well, the answer's gotta be for A. Well, I don't know. She says familiar, but...
I like that answer. Here is the pass permit.
I like Paimon's cape. I want that.
And he will let you in.
With the moving stars in it and everything. I want that. A pass permit. Okuzumeshu. Shu. Okuzumeshu. Okuzumeshu.
My question was in jest. But since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
What? You don't want me to be able to visit the Raiden Shogun whenever I feel like it? Seems like I, for all that I've done, should be able to, frankly.
The Almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Well, I don't care.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
Might have to beat your ass, because I will do it.
Only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the Almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic. Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful, and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
You see me walking away, right? Is she pacing? Kind of looks like she's pacing. Yeah, she is pacing.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
I'm probably the last person she wants to see.
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, why are you treating us like we're your enemies?
I agree, Paimon.
We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means.
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden.
We didn't use force, Shogun.
Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space.
That's how we say it, white? Euthymia? Alright, I can say it white.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this. I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? Feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while.
Oh, so she can hear me.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
That was terrifying. Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting. As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
No. She was not created to ever be turned off.
That's amazing.
More, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity. That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
You're literally hiding in your own spirit world. Why would you have heard of anything? Maybe if you're gonna be the god of a nation, you should not be hiding.
The storm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it. Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things. Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of euthymia? It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right then, I'll come out for a while.
Good!
Oh,
Maybe get some fucking perspective!
Pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guide.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
How fucking sheltered? Well, you know what? That's a dumb question.
Today, and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
Seems like Paimon was born for this particular role. In case any now and future viewers happen to be wondering what the fuck it is I'm vibing to, it's Crying for Rain by Minami. It's a good song. It's so much better using a controller than fighting with the fucking mouse and keyboard. Especially this trackball nonsense. It's too bad I don't have more constellations for Sayu, because she's fucking useful for travel.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, And so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
It's a little crazy to me that everybody recognizes her when she's been hidden for how long.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic.
Paimon obsessed with Mora. Tell me else something that is new. I can't fucking speak English.
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this doll selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Right then, Shogun, you're so fucking slow.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
I agree with that statement, Paimon.
Odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
Milk?
See,
Just
many
milk?
Stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
So it's not just milk.
I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. Both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
See, I'm picturing like a milkshake or something like that, but a little starchy.
It's a little bit like porridge?
Yeah, see?
But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this Dongo milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Your god is asking you why your sales aren't better.
They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the Almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, Almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dongo milk. Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this.
Nobody's arguing with you, eh?
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
I can't imagine.
Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in
her
reading the same kind of thing
robe
over
thing.
and over again. Relax.
I want Pylon's cape and her robe thing.
What
The
do you
Shogun's.
misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there.
They're also nervous about her.
There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I have just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to...
Sounds like a fucking isekai title. That's amazing.
It's so long.
It is long.
Surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, Does this author claim to be documenting Hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Let's see. Too modern or fads have no place in eternity. That sounds sassy enough. I like it.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
Alright then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start.
Maybe by not living in Euthymia.
Style.
I'm throwing my controller. That's what's making all the noise. I fidget. I'm sorry. Reincarnation adventure story, daily life romance story, Liyue martial arts story. I mean, that sounds like it would be what the Shogun would get the most. Life made me a fighter when I just wanted to be a writer. This book is a martial arts story set in Liyue focused on fighting between different ages. It's going too fast for me. Why are these titles all like isekai title length?
Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Right! Yeah, it's just a novel. But please let the author have a heart, please!
I think I might pick this one.
The plot's really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
She wants a change of pace. It seems like it would be perfect. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. This sounds very much like the wrong choice. Let's see what it says. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody and he gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he has acquired unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally break free from their low self-esteem. Like the Shogun could comprehend such a thing. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the Shogun literally becomes, or after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun. It would be hard for that to happen.
No wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
You're right, Paimon. It is no wonder.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Oh boy. Where is she? There you are.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
I don't think she understands the concept of fiction.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
Red and Shogun's a little scary.
Doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yai Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma.
I'm making noise again. I'm sorry.
Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euphania, there was no Yai Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind.
It's almost like your concept of an unchanging nation, your whole premise of eternity is impossible, and you should probably rethink it.
In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time.
But it didn't happen, did it?
But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia.
So what do you say now?
The truth is right here in front of my eyes. And I can't deny
Despite the efforts of a whole-ass god and her freaky puppet thing.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
I'm listening to Sankyu music right now. Sankyu music. Music.
It's okay.
Hatsune Miku.
We'll find a seated spot and show you what we mean.
If you were to look for it in English, it would be 39 or 39 music.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right? The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Now you're talking my language. Photos suck.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all. Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural. All right. Well, I'll leave the decision to you. This doesn't feel very... me. Is this okay? All right. Well, I'll leave the decision. Okay. I'll try that. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Pick a good spot, it says, and then gives me a specific location to do it from. I have a screenshot of the Shogun from this. Yeah, I don't need two. Thank you. One was enough.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me.
Not quite.
But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
You know, frankly, I don't really understand the mechanics behind a photograph either, and I feel like it would be interesting to learn.
That's what makes it so special.
Understanding makes things special too, Paimon.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh, A.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about my existence. I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge.
'Cause you've been hiding in a fucking spirit world, you dumb bitch.
I've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things.
This isn't gonna do anything good for the storm that's worsening around Inazuma, is it?
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the
Yo! Hey, Surge!
Sup, Tears?
One time, a long time ago, actually several times, I banged your mom!
Ladies and gentlemen, Tears of the Dragon. Not even on the broadcast. Ladycast, sorry. They don't like to be called broads.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened.
And do you think that's a good thing?
Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Per-fucking-haps, eh? Perhaps!
Like Ace figured things out.
Yes.
And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ipe. What could be the matter?
Ipe? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
The Kanjo Commission, right?
Yep. Let's
Oh,
find out
no,
what's
I'm
going
wrong.
on.
Where are we going?
Hey, Ipe. What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun. You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Yeah, let's use a waypoint this time. Mount Yogu. You'll go... I wonder if I hit this. Oh, the beetle stays right there. Run out of stamina if I'm not careful. Ooh. Nope, not that one. Gotta hand it to the Geo Traveler. Her ability recovers really fast. Of course, I don't seem to be needing it for what I'm using it for right now. There we go. Almost there. Not that button. Listening to a bunch of Joxer's music right now. So, if you don't know and you haven't figured out what I'm doing, I'm using the Geo Traveler's ability to summon stones to give myself perches that I can regenerate my stamina on while I'm climbing, since stamina in this game just doesn't really go all that far. But I keep seeming to find like ledges and outcroppings and such that are making what I'm doing completely irrelevant, though that's normally not the case. I tend to combine the Geo Traveler's stone summons with Kuching's lightning teleport, and that makes short work of a lot of these cliffs. And it makes it so that you don't die from lacking stamina or something dumb like that. See? I get to stand on the rock construct, my stamina regenerates, and there I go. Of course, there was yet another ledge right there. Where am I going? This way? There I go again, regenerating my stamina, and let's go. There we go. We made it to the top. Electric ability would be eyes. And there I get my Sakura Bloom. Sakura.
Show them.
And another. And another. Fly. I did all of that climbing, and I did not need to. That's some bullshit. Lightning ball. What's with the electric random? Head to the Tsukasa secret clan outpost. How do I... Oh, there it is. It's a domain. Following the intelligence you got from Ippei, you discover the Takatsukasa clan house's hidden base. The Tenryo Commission is in a precarious state, and the Kujo Kamaji has not returned. You do not know yet what has happened in this place. Bet you we gon' find out! It doesn't seem to be recommending to me any particular elements. Alright, this is at least the right level, so.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger. We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Listening to a Love and Polka remix. I am the fucking Shogun. Okay, what kind of abilities do we have? What do you do when your god fucking descends on you in anger?
Illusion shattered!
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
My flame!
There is no escape!
More!
I feel like I've used her before. I think her burst is like a giant. Well, it's not giant, but it's a sword, an electro sword. Let's find out. Yep. It's her legendary blade that fucking murders everybody.
Right now. Right here. A sight to behold.
I've got Yain Miko and the Raiden Shogun on the same team. It's fucking godly nonsense happening right now. Oh! Well, we don't need the chat open, so let's fix that.
Where'd that come from? Oh, hi. Crumble apart.
Right now. Right here.
Diana special.
Night night. I don't think that hits anything. Oh well.
Let's get down to business.
Shine down!
Excuse you.
Ready, steady, go.
Say no more.
Emerge. Right here.
Torn to oblivion!
The fairy.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
What a lucky day.
Right now.
My flame. The fairy.
Go, Barber, go. Crumble apart. Look at you, Boozound.
The fairy.
Eyes are getting dry on me. Still in combat, alright.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
The fairy. Perfect distance.
Drop.
bum. Oh, he's still taking damage. Yeah!
Feel like being a killer?
What?
Feel like murder?
Yeah, let me get through this story quest.
Yep.
I can't imagine it's more than 10 minutes. So, if anybody's watching right now, Tears and I will be streaming here in a bit. Defeat the opponent's block. Yo!
Actually, go ahead and play your game. I'm going to pass on tonight. And the reason why is I took my medicine about an hour and 15 minutes ago. We'll probably get a half hour gaming at that.
I wouldn't mind a half hour, but okay.
Alright, well then.
Here. Come on out.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Special. Right now. Right here. Right now. I'm always watching.
There's my ass again.
Almighty Shogun! Shogun? What are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Is that a knock?
Security considerations.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced...
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well,
never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryo commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryo Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it. Because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamachi, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward. The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So...
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Alright, I think once I leave the domain, which is now, I will go ahead and let that end the Genshin Impact stream, and I will get on to... Oh, where did it take me? No, I think I should be able to end the stream. Alright, if you guys, if there's anybody watching, and anybody in the future, care to join, I will likely be on either tonight or even the night that you may be watching this on Apex with Tears of the Dragon. So this is SURJ.